So, hello guys. We are here again and I am now taking interview. I have taken interview of ANIKET Dore. So, first of all, I will introduce myself. So, hello everyone. My name is SARTH WAGH. I am from Gold Batch from 8th standard from Fatima High School and I am also the student of 0 to 0 English Academy. So, my ambition is to become English confident till 18 Feb 2024 and I want to become an IAS officer in my life. So, I request ANIKET Dore to please introduce himself.
So first of all, I'm thankful of Sath. He's taking my interview and definitely he also gives his best. So I'm really feeling so much proud, and even he's my team members. I'm feeling so much proud to be interviewed by him. So with this, I want to give my introduction. Hey everyone, I'm Aniket Manizore. I'm from 9th standard from Sri Singha School, and as well as I'm student of 0 to English Academy from Gold Batch, and my ambition is to become YouTuber in my life, and I want to be English confident till 19 December 2023. So friends, let's get started.
So I want to ask you, what inspired you to become English confident in your life?
Also, there was some incident that I went through. So at the time, I felt really bad. I understood the value of English. I understood, yes, I have to achieve that. And definitely, I got so much insulted. So by that, I really, from the inside of the heart, that feeling came that now really it's the time to learn English. And definitely, at the time, I had understood the value of English. That yes, English is having nowadays so much value, and without English no one asks us, or maybe we want to get a good job or we want to get success, so without English it can't be possible. So I understood the value of it, and then I decided now let's learn English. And definitely, so this kind of incident happened, so I decided to learn English. That's it.
So my next question is, what challenge generally the Marathi and Hindi student medium student face, and what was your biggest challenge?
Generally what happens, a Marathi medium student, they face the challenges of confidence. They don't have confidence to talk in front of five people also, and whether that will be their mother tongue, means they don't have that much also confidence to talk some lines in their mother tongue in front of 5 to 10 people who are strangers. So first reason, confidence, that challenges generally they face. Because of that, by their higher education also, when they go to the interview, so they get rejected, badly rejected. And second reason, that they don't miss. So by that environment, they don't they don't know the English, and they are not they are, because of that, they don't get, they can't learn English, and they don't get selected in the interview. So that's it. Second, these are some. If I tell about my challenge, what challenges I was facing, so first, same challenges even I also was facing. I was having no confidence to talk in English, and definitely by that I had got insulted also so much. Sometimes people ask me something, so I just remained. That also was the reason, that also was my biggest challenge, and even English was my biggest weak point, because I was not having idea about English. I was not knowing the E of English. So that's it. So these two challenges even I also was facing.
So I want to ask you that two to three things you got from 0 to 0 English Academy.
First thing, I got the confidence, because without confidence, any people, if he knows something, then also without confidence he can't present. Here I want to give you one example. Suppose you are a, suppose you have got you have completed your good education, but when you go to the interview, so you know English, but if you don't have confidence to talk in English in front of them, so you can't get selected, you can't present yourself. Why? Because you don't have confidence. And if you don't have confidence, you can't present yourself in English in front of some people. So what is the use of that English? So confidence, first thing, confidence I got by that. If now anyone tells me to talk before 1,000 people also, then also I can, yes, for a time I may think that should I go or not, but then also I can do. So that kind of powers, or that kind of confidence I have got. Second thing, environment. I have got the environment of talking in English, that whenever I go enter in the class, so there's the environment of talking English, so I talk with my old friends. And one more thing I always see, if I'm talking outside in Hindi also or Marathi also, but once I enters in the class, so if I want also, then also hardly sometimes only I talk in Hindi or in Marathi. Otherwise, always I talk in English. So environment also I have got, and same I try in my home also. By that, even not only me but also my brothers should improve. Third thing, that is the power of the power of life, the purpose of life I have got. So, but why I want to say that means, there is no, in the code of honor there is one point why. Why means purpose of life. So in that there are two types of people: survivor and improver. Survivor people, they don't know the value of why. Why, purpose of life. They don't know their purpose of life. So that survivors are called as, they are working for their two times food. But improver, they know the purpose of life, so that they are living luxurious life, richest life, and successful life. So these kind of three things I have got from the zero to hero.
So I want to ask you, what do you think that right action, right guidance, and right environment is very important for us?
Definitely, right guidance, right action, right environment is definitely so much important, because if you don't have right guidance, right action, right environment, so you can't do anything. Why I'm telling this? Because see, right guidance is, you can't achieve yourself without and your success without right guidance, right action, right environment. Right guidance is important. I want to here give you one example. If you want to go somewhere, suppose you want to go your village, so if you don't have right guidance, that yes, from here to here I have to go by walking, then from here to here by local train, and from here to here I have to go from the train, here to here from home, from bus, and here to here auto. Means, like, if I tell about my village, so from here to station I go by walking. From there I collect ticket. Then from Ulhasnagar to Kalyan I go from the train, local train. Then from Kalyan to Gwalior Junction I go by the train mail, and after that I go by the bus. So if you don't have this kind of guidance, means it's not only about traveling. Means, I'm just giving you an example, but if you don't have right guidance, that yes, from here to here I have to go by that, or you don't have proper guidance, yes, this I have to do, after achieving this I have to work on that, and this mistakes I'm making, so definitely now I will work on it. Once I get, so I have to just only move on, and definitely I will achieve. So this kind of right guidance, if you don't have, so no, there is no case of achieving your goal. Next one, right action. Right guidance, if more important, if right guidance is important, so with that right action is also important. Because if you have the right guidance and if you are not taking right action, so there's no value of the right guidance. And right action, if suppose right action you can't take, so don't be worried about it. Just start to take imperfect action. I want to give you best example. Suppose you want to go your school, you don't know way. Just try to move. Just try to go alone. Suppose you are going, you are just free. So try to go your school alone, without asking anyone. Once you will go 10 to 12, 20 times, you will do the same work. So you will definitely, you will understand from where to where I have to go my school. So if you can't take right action, so definitely, if you will not take imperfect action, so you can't take right action. Here I want to tell you one thing, that imperfect action convert our action into perfect action. So that you have to do that, and when you are having right guidance, so just try to follow also that. Next one, our right guidance. Right guidance is also more important. Your environment is more powerful than your willpower. Here I want to give you my one best example why right guidance is important. In our class right now, two batches are working: silver batch and gold batch. Gold batch student also wants to learn English. Silver batch students also wants to learn English. Silver batch students also pay fees. Gold batch students also pay fees. Silver batch student also has their environment. Gold batch also has their environment. But what is the difference between the environment? Silver batch, in that batch hardly one or two students they talk in English, but in gold batch hardly one. or that also not. Almost all students they talk in English because each of them has their own environment. And suppose from the silver course, any student comes in the gold batch, and if that student has not make even a single audio also in the in the silver batch, so once he enter in the gold batch, he says he watches the environment. Everyone comes before half hour or 1 hour, and they start to talk in English. They practice with each other. Small students also doing, women's doing household works, housewives doing, and job going kids doing, or many more job going people doing, school going kids doing. So definitely I can also do. So this kinds of environment, what I mean to say here, environment works likes to give us energy. And definitely so that this right action, right guidance, right action, right environment is important. But also there is also one biggest reason that, but biggest thing I want to tell, this right guidance, right action, right environment is, uh, what I can say, right guidance, right action, right environment also is, if one also is aparted from it, one also goes here, in here or there, so both the two things are incomplete. Or we can say that right guidance, right action, right environment is like a chain, and one also that goes out, so that chain is like incomplete. So these three things are important. And now last one, that's it.
So, Aniket, something I thought network issue is there.
What happened?
Some message for some message for public.
Okay. So here I want to give one message only, that me generally I have I have been interviewed by many students. So if I talk about message, so only that much message I want to give, that learn English at a right time. Why you should learn English at a right time? Because nowadays after 10th, that our parents expects that you should do any job. It's a fact. It's a fact. We can't just avoid it. It's a fact. Definitely, from in our also mind start to come. So what I mean to say here, now your school life is the right time, because till it you don't need to worry about your study, because at that time you are only going school and you are going to the tuition. So you can also give your time to English, because English is what what is English. English is a language and that needs our time. The more we will practice, the more we will learn. And just one thing you can do, suppose now English, you don't need English, so just now learn and sit and forget. How I want to explain you, now you can learn, now you are having time, you can learn English, and you can understand it properly. You have to make your, you have to make the English strong now. And after that, you stop talking English, and once you complete your 10th, when you think that now English is important to me, from that moment again you start to do practice, because now you know what things I have to make, how I have to start. So you can start and again you practice and you can learn it. And by that, what will happen, suppose in the beginning in the school life you learned English in 2 years, so when you will start to learn English in college, so you will take maybe 6 months only to cover all the portion. So that, and definitely in when you start to go in college, you have to go college also, classes also, job also, so you don't get time, so you can't learn. So that learn English at school life, that's it. So that only I want to say.
So, I also want to share a message that I also learned from you. I was really astonished to see you were speaking a very powerful way, and I really thank to you to giving your auspicious time to speak. I was taking very I have taken a interview. I have taken many interview, but I was really astonished to see that you are taking giving me the auspicious time and speaking with you. So I will also learn that the imperfect action, what we are making, we should also make, and from that imperfect action, we will learn. And I really want to give a message that for being in English confident, first take a step ahead. When you will take first step, you are 90% ahead than the people who are doing something. So this is your end, and I really thank you to you, Aniket Dada. So bye bye.
Definitely, definitely, it's my, I'm also feeling proud to be interviewed by you because definitely you are also giving your best, and that's it. And definitely, it's not about precious time. Definitely, sometimes I also feel proud to be interviewed by the some students, and definitely, there will be your also turn at that time. I would be definitely waiting for you to take your interview. That's it. So thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.